MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Orioles. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, you never know right here. Interleague game, when the weather gets cold, this could be a nice harbinger to what we're going to see in the Fall Classic right here. 2 first-place teams going to lock horns in a battle, and I'm jacked up.
And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
The next Cub up, Anthony Joy, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He's hitting over 350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So in now for Chicago, Logan Forsythe. The pitch. On the ground to third. Machado is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jeremy Hellickson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone's just waiting for Adam Jones to come alive. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Hellickson is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Ball 3.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. Cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this will be fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. And that one just missed outside.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Giro. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Jones, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason. Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And the changeup is way low that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Popped him up. Bake moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Second inning upcoming from Baltimore. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
In is Batista, but this gets down a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Guy Bake is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Scope comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
A fastball that just misses inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Russell, the runner at third. Gardner is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Center fielder, number 5.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball? But the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. He beats it out to keep the inning alive, and the run is in to score. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire.
Leading off for the Orioles, designated hitter, Evans.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Hayward coming on, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7.
In now for the O's, Brock Holt. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Brian Reyes. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
No ball, 1 strike.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Here's Chris Bryant now. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Riding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ball 1. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Right over the middle, knee high. Bryant, the runner at second with 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jones ranges to his right. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Addison Russell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Men on third with 2 down. 1-1 the count now. Grounder down the line at third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs. Here's Alejandro De Aza looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Russell waits on it. One away.
Third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he makes a terrific catch behind the plate as he turns around to glove it for the second out.
Second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Donald Jones. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0. This is in the air out to straightaway center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Bautista.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Adam Jones, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there. Here's Brett Gardner now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Gardner is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's Jason Hayward now. It was a walk in his last trip. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Next will be the designated hitter, Evan Gattis. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco, as he's referred to in Latin American countries. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1. 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that one is a called strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Stepping into the box, Brock Holt flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Reyes. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle end. He's able to drive that for a nice.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he grounds one briskly to short. Forsythe back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Joy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tack to it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Digging in once again, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball to third.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away. Here's Addison Russell. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Hero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
2-0 now. Sale ready with the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets foul. Here now the 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. 0 for 1 and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Guy Bake. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alejandro De Aza. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Hot shot down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. Digging in once again, Donald Jones, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stick around. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jason Hayward. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. 1-0 the count. Pedro Strop gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder, number 5, Anthony Joy.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Joy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0. Striding in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Playing 11.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. He cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Ready now for Baltimore, Adam Jones. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
1-1 the count. Bautista gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Evan Gattis now standing in, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Brock Holt would be next. making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And trouble averted as he takes away extra bases, and the inning is over. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Again, another foul ball. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Throw is low, and he can't get it to stick in the webbing.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Scope is there. He's got it one away. Here's Addison Russell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Ball and a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is in off the plate. The 3-1. 3-2 full count. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Scope racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Brock Holt now.
Leading off for the
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bryant is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Number 17.
Ready for another chance? Brian Reyes, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hellickson sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer down the line. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Hayward into the flag court and gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Chris Beck takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Hayward looks up, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Joy is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready once again. Guy Bake ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a little chopper up the middle, backhanded. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Striding into the box, Anthony Joy. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Hayward leads off first with 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air. Leading off the inning, Donald Jones. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Ready on 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And even 1-1 count to Bautista. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now in the box, Adam Jones. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5. It's 7-2. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Bryant, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. T.J. McFarland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Holt comes up with it. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance.
Up next for the Cubs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And this is low, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Gardner carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Guy Bake waits on deck. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game. So in now for Chicago, Guy Bake. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Evan Gattis, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Standing in, Brock Holt. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Rondon, 30 years of age. He was a supplemental round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are falling right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, Brian Reyes. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Rondon's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Ball.
The fastball down near the shoe tops.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Scope. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jeremy Hellickson gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Chris Sale allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 9 runs.
The beginning of the work